On the last lesson, we stopped on the creating the walls, monolithic walls of our building. We successfully added the wall number one. So it was a cross-sectional wall of our building. We also made it with the openings in the wall. So here is our openings. Now I will check the size of our openings. So the length 1.5 and the height of our opening 1.75. So this openings was designed for windows. And now just a model. I will check the distance between the two main columns, 6 meter, and in this direction it also 6 meter. So what about total length of my building? 54 meters to 40. Okay. So the next step is adding the wall to another section of our building. So we just created two walls, two opposite walls of our building, and there is other two walls which are need to be designed. So what especially we will do? First of all, I will select this part of the wall. Then I will make the copy of fragmentation of these two walls. Then I will select this wall, make the fragmentation. Then I will select all of elements of this wall and I will make the copy by the rotation. I will use axis Z. I will rotate the angle. Sorry, I will rotate the angle here, and here we'll write one copy. And I will show the node. Okay, let's restore the model. And let's see that have already copied the wall with the opening. Now I will select it, this wall, and copy it in the Y direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. 6 meters, 5 times. I'm sorry, I will change something. So first of all, I will accept the other properties. It will be wall number 2. The wall. So now I will check the information about yes, the wall properties is changed. So now it is wall number 2. It's a cross-sectional wall. So the first wall was longitudinal wall. This is cross-sectional. Now I will make the copy of this wall by parameters on the y-axis 5 times. Then I will select these walls and make copy in height 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to 9 stories. So it will be night time. And the height of my story is 3.3 centimeters. 3 centimeters. Okay. Copy 3 in z-axis 3 and 2. Nighttime. Okay. And there is one span, one step, which are now free of the walls. So what we will do? There are 4 meters. So maybe I will put it without window in this part. So it will be enough that there are one window in the room. So and I will go to the generation of wall beam or creation of wall beam. Here I will write information about my wall. So I want to check these parameters. First of all, so the first 1 meter, 1.75 and 0.
Alexander Alexandrovich, I have a question.
Yes.
All your previous 2 videos was in Russian language, but it's in English now. It's okay?
Previous lessons was in Russian?
Yes, previous videos in YouTube channel.
No, we started the first lesson in English.
Okay.
Maybe I didn't put in a YouTube channel.
Yes, something like that, because we didn't found the
No.
English
Okay.
version of your
No.
lecture.
I have only one video. Can you see it now?
Yes.
Calculation of monolithic building, part number 1. We made it in when we made it.
Last week.
29th of September. Yes, last week. Okay, so
Could you please?
I will put it with this
Yeah.
video on the YouTube channel. Okay.
Okay, thank you so much.
Okay, so let's see. So I will create my wall with the size 1 meter for time, 1 meter one time, 1.75 one, and 0.45 one time. I will show it this node. Go back. Okay, that's all. So I have already okay, what was the problem? Zero 0.5 one time. The angle of rotation. That's all. So I will make the copy of this wall 9 times in height 3.2 meters 9 times. Now I need select all of them, actually by hand. Go to copy the objects and I will make the copy in opposite side. I will choose the copy by the node. So I will check this node and will show the node in opposite. So that's all. Now I can see what was how we did it actually. Hmm. We did not make the copy for this part. Mhm. Okay. Now I will select. Okay, so how I will do it quickly? Maybe from this view. So I will select the wall. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we'll go to copy by the nodes. And we'll copy. So I think we have already finished of creation the skeleton of our concrete reinforcement concrete buildings. And now I will save model and we'll pack the model. Now I will select my beams. I want to see the beams of my building. As you can see, there are some problems with my beams. some part of the beam was deleted. It's not so good. It's not good at all, actually. So it was deleted only in the slabs. So what we'll do, we will actually select only intermediate slabs, so we will not take into account the top slab covering and the lowest foundation. Now we'll select our beams. Maybe it will be right selecting not by nodes, but selecting just by the elements. Because if we will select the nodes, it will delete also our walls. And so we cannot delete our walls. We'll delete just our beams, then we'll copy this beam and put it in the external part of our building. Why became this problem? I think that this problem became to that fact that I didn't create the wall in the cross section. I made the copy, and during making the copy of this wall with the rotation with enabled 90 degree, it wasn't the same like here, and there was some mistakes in my opinion, because I have no other variants why it was deleted when we make the pack of the model. So I made the copy of it in X direction. Now I will restore model, and I want to select my walls to see is it all right with the walls communication. Okay, that's all right. And with slabs, so I will check my slabs. Okay, restore the model, save the model. So now we can see that our building is ready to add the calculated loads. We go to the edit load cases. The first load will be own weight. So own load. Own, own weight. So it will be dead load. We select it is as a current one. Then we go to the position at dead weight. Um, we'll took not selected elements, we'll took all elements of the model. There is no still elements, but all elements will be um, acceptable by us. So we use the load factor 1 and 1.1, and press the button apply. Now there are two ways. First, we can check our model, make the analysis of it to see is it all right with our model, are there some problems or no problems with our building. Or the second way, it is add all our loads from our task. So here we have the task. Here is my initial dates of the building. So I will took the first variant of the table with the loads, and I will start from the adding the loads. So I will choose the second way. So I will not go to the analyze of this building. First of all, I will finish with the adding all loads. So firstly, what I need to create these loads in the load case table in the LIRA software. So the second weight will be the own weight of the flooring, the own weight of the flooring. I can make the copy of it. Or just we can write that it's own weight of the floor. It is live temp and live load, live temporary load. Apply, made it as a current one, and so the own weight I will add to all slabs. Just only foundation slab and the covering slab will be not places of adding this load. So I will select the monolithic slabs of my building, make the fragmentation of it, and will add the load from the floor. It is equal to 150 kilograms. I go to the loading on the elements plates. I will select uniformly distributed load. In this table, I will write 0.15. tons per square meter. Restore the model, go to next, the weight from the elements of covering, I'm at the third load and give the name own weight of covering. Then I select the covering plate, go to the loads on the plates, uniformly distributed load, and add to 160 kilograms. Then I restore the model. The next load. Here is the own weight of external walls. But in our case, I will not add this load because we created the external loads itself in our model. So that's why maybe I will add on the external walls the load from the isolation. So I will took about 100 kilograms. So I'm going to edit load cases, add the load. So load from isolation. Press apply. Now I will select my walls. Fragmentation. Selected. Load on elements. Uniformly distributed. And 100 kilograms. I will restore model. Next, it is weight of internal walls or partitions maybe, the load from partitions. So we add it. First of all, we need to create it, actually. The load from partitions. I will select all slabs. And also foundation. So foundation means that there are the sub structure of our building, maybe one level. And so there are also installed the partitions. Select all of them and we'll add 250 kilograms. restore the model. Next load is the load from the ladder. What we need to do, we need to create the openings first of all. So our openings will be located in the um, maybe in 2 or in 3 parts. So for the stairways, for the ladders, and what we need to do, we need to select the slabs. Also select the columns. Now we need to add the load. Um, so load from load from maybe we'll write staircase. Load from staircase. Will be live template selected. So now we need to add the openings in the building for the staircases. I will consist that the size of my staircase is 3 meters for 4 meters. In general, the size of the staircases is accepted by the architects according to the height of the building, the length of the building, and so on. In the central part, there will be located elevator. In this part of my building, I will make the openings not in the end step of the building, but in the previous one. To 3 meter to 5 meter, right? Okay, that's all. Now I will select 2 parts of the opening and will add them the load from the staircases. For the elevator, I will select 4 parts. So we have less than 1 minute. So if the